You know what time it is. It's time to get sauced up with another reaction. And today is a first for The Last of Us. I'm here with Bree.
Hey guys.
She's joined us again. If you guys didn't see the prison school reaction, she joined us for that. If you guys are joining us from last week, welcome back. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. I do react to things here on the channel every day. So if you guys want to join me on my journey with this, consider hitting that subscribe button. And also, if you guys want to check out things early and uncut, consider checking out the Patreon, man. Link in the description box below. Also huge this week, dropping on Friday, is Sasuke, the merch / clothing line. Got this, got the hats over there, so you guys don't want to miss that. Link in the description box, check that out. Put your email in over there. I'll be sending out discount codes for the first 1,000 people. This drops on Friday. It is extremely limited, so don't miss it. If you miss it, I don't know what to tell you. I've been talking about this for like a month and a half already, so let's go. And for the culture one time, go ahead and smack that like button. Let's get this thing popping.
Well, the whole world becomes sick all at once.
PTSD.
What?
Epidemiologist, I presume the prospect of a viral pandemic keeps you up at night as well.
No. Mankind has been at war with the virus from the start. Sometimes millions of people die, as in an actual war, but in the end, we always win.
You like saying no?
Yes.
Not bacteria, not viruses, so
Fungus.
Huh?
Because there are some fungi who seek not to kill, but to control. Where do we get LSD from?
where do you get it from?
It comes from ergot, a fungus. Psilocybin, also a fungus. There's a fungus that infects insects. Gets inside an ant, for example. A puppeteer with a marionette. And it gets worse. The fungus needs food to live, so it begins to devour its host from within. But it doesn't let its victim die, no. It keeps its puppet alive by preventing decomposition.
Dr. Fahrenheit, you're in distress.
Fungal infection of this kind is real, but not in humans.
Fungi cannot survive if its host's internal temperature is over 94 degrees. And currently there are no reasons for fungi to evolve to be able to withstand higher temperatures. The world were to get slightly warmer. Well, now there is reason to evolve. Could become capable of burrowing into our brains and taking control, not of millions of us, but billions of us.
So if that happens,
We lose.
Extinction.
but we'll be back.
As a host, how hard would that be to like
I
navigate?
mean, I think it depends, because to me, that's intriguing to me.
Right.
I'm like, hold on, so how do we get to that? Like, is it just a global warming scenario? Like, because that's essentially now, like, we have to prevent your body from getting cooler. Like,
Hotter.
well, he was talking about that the host needs to be below a particular body
Right.
temp,
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's so super interesting. I don't know.
This is why I don't eat mushroom.
What? You really don't eat mushrooms?
No.
Aren't you a vegetarian?
Yes.
That
But
doesn't
it's
eat
fungus.
mushrooms.
It's just, I don't know, it's weird for me.
Have you ever had shrooms, though?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow. You're like the first Australian I met.
Really?
Maybe.
Maybe or yes?
Maybe. I mean, Australians go hard in the paint.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I don't...
But no, I have not.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Ooh, 2003, that was a good year.
Was it?
I have no idea. I don't remember it
I
like
don't
that.
remember it.
I was in high school. Oh,
Oh, Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Children.
Where's the pancake mix? Make your birthday pancakes.
No, I don't really like pancakes. You get your homework done. Fractions.
Not fractions.
36.
I'll be 36 this year. Shit.
I am 36.
Cheater.
Gearing up for Uncle Tommy?
That would have been.
Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom?
Still alive, you old fucker.
Bring someone else on and get the job done faster.
No. I'm not splitting this job. I barely want to split it with you.
What you about to do? You doing something illegal?
Sus.
Watch. You're stealing money, cuz? Uncle Tom gonna catch you, player. That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
Those are pliers. Don't cut yourself. Wow. She just went in her uncle's room and started taking money in a watch, huh?
We got a lot of extra here. Y'all want some biscuits?
Dad, you love biscuits.
They're scones.
Nah, bro, those are biscuits.
They're scones.
No, a scone is something
A
different.
scone.
Yeah, we call it a scone.
A scone.
A scone.
A scone. And that is a scone. You put jam and cream in it.
Right.
They are not biscuits. Biscuits are like what you guys call cookies.
Right, because they're cookies. They're
not.
Because they're cookies.
They're biscuits. Or biscuits are like the ones that you dip in drinks. Like in hot tea. Like you have a biscuit.
Like a Monte Carlo.
That's a biscuit.
That's a cookie to us.
That's a biscuit. They are scones. And they...
Well, they're in America.
Right. But they were probably invented in Britain. So.
What I'm saying is they're in America. America. Right? And in America, they're called biscuits. You know what I mean?
It's annoying.
Hey, you know what? The whole English language is annoying.
It's so dumb.
The whole English language is annoying. So it's all good. America.
America.
But I'm on Atkins.
Not the Atkins diet. Okay, combat veteran. Okay. Storytelling right now. Austin, Texas. Yo, Austin's a vibe, by the way. If y'all never been to
Hey,
Austin.
it's my birthday, 26th of September.
It's a lie. That's George W. No, you weren't. What's the predicate of the sentence, please? So she's taking the city bus. Oh, she's leaving school, I'm assuming. But see, school buses here, though, are city buses.
Yeah, they're not school buses. Oh, there are. It depends. Some private schools have like their own
bus.
Yeah. But for me, I used to just catch the public transport, like a public bus.
Yeah, I see kids get off a bus all the time, like in groups. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the hell's going on?
Some buses go to the start or like the front of the school, and you know that that's just going to like the station, but public can jump on it with you, but they don't.
Oh, they don't?
Well, not if it's getting on in the front of the school, because it's just going to be packed with kids.
True. Ah, she's getting it fixed.
That's it?
Okay, 30.
That shop would drive me nuts.
Oh, yeah, just ticking. You got a hook.
Broken clocks.
I was about to say hook for sure. The alligator's coming.
Oh, they're setting it up. Oh. Oh, damn, like that?
Nah, I would have sent a child home if I thought something bad was happening outside.
Yeah, like, that's crazy.
It's like, where do you live?
Yeah.
How far away do you live? You're gonna stay here until I know it's safe.
Yeah.
If
you've
something's
seen,
happening,
yeah.
there's no way I'd be like, all right, good luck. Like,
Hey, you need to get out the store, little kid.
get out.
Get out. Yo, that's wild. Unless it's something of like if it's a viral
Family.
contagion and she doesn't know if this kid has something. You know what I'm saying?
I think just the nurturing in me would be like, no, you gotta stay here. Like not thinking
That's
that she
fair.
has it.
That's
I'd be
fair.
like, no, you gotta.
I'd probably be like,
Get
where you
out.
been out today? Where you been at today?
People out there need to get right with Jesus.
If it had not been for the Lord, I wouldn't have not had another bitch come into my life.
Oh.
Nails plus one cross equals 4 given.
Oh God, here we go.
Chocolate chip?
Raisin.
She like.
Although raisin with chocolate.
Raisin with chocolate.
Yeah, raisin and chocolate chip infused. Really good.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Was that like an Australian thing?
No, I don't know. I had it once. I don't remember
In
where.
Australia?
Probably.
I've never had raisin in chocolate chip. I've had raisin in like an oatmeal cookie.
Like an Anzac Day biscuit. Have you ever had one of those?
Yeah, they're bomb.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oatmeal cookies are
That's coming
similar.
up. I'm gonna cook some Anzac Day cookies.
They're similar to Anzac, but they're not the same. But those with like raisins in it are bomb. But what's going on? Oh. She like she getting.
Hey, Mrs. Adler? Can I borrow this?
Stop. Stop. Don't. Stop. I can't even look at you. I know exactly what you're thinking. I can't even look at you. Stop it. You had to.
There was
The poor Grant.
There's a Joe Coy. Do you know who Joe Coy is?
Yeah.
So he has a stand-up special, and he was talking about this guy that had sleep apnea, and he was like, you sleep like this. He was like you getting, like you sucking ghost dick.
You look like a ghost is cramming his dick in your mouth.
It's what it looked like.
Stop.
That's what that reminded me of just now. Is that I saw like a couple days ago on IG, and that's literally what popped into my head just now.
Well, you're taking some cookies.
Oh, you taking these cookies? You taking Grandma's cookies? Oh, not a dog like, bro. What's up with you?
They know.
Yeah, dog like, nah, you tripping.
Dogs know when something's up for sure.
Oh, not the Jets.
I'm going inside straight away, locking the doors.
Nope. Especially if you ain't never seen Jets fly over.
Yeah.
Where's the cake? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Where'd you get the money for this?
Drugs. I stole hardcore drugs.
It's better when I do.
It was only $20, which I stole from you. I could have stolen 60, but I put the change back because I'm an honest thief.
I'm an honest thief.
What's up, guys? You want some crack?
I used to have one of those.
Yeah. God damn it, Tommy. Man, get that out of here. She a grown-ass kid. She waking up for sure.
But I still wouldn't leave my child at that age on her own, would you?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, she's a teenager.
Not
What?
if I knew what was going on.
He doesn't know what's going on. He was work all day. Oh, that's explosions. Yo, what is going on out there? Nah, it's like Independence Day is kind of like that too.
It's giving it War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds vibe, but there's there's the Will Smith movie where it's like everybody gets a virus as well, and he's basically the only person alive. I can't forget what it's called, but it has a similar feel to it right now. I Am Legend. That's the movie. Oh hell nah. Nope. 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 Oh, dog, he like, bro, let me in, cuz.
Come on, let's get you home.
Nah, what you doing?
Go inside your house.
He ran out.
Come on, please.
He's like, nah, bro, I'm trying to go. He's like, I'm not trying to go. Fuck that, I'm out of here, cuz. Grandma gonna come out with cookies in her hand. Want some cookies? Oh, they shooting.
Go inside.
She inside right now.
No, in her house. Go inside and lock the door.
Her black card has been officially revoked.
Revoked.
Nigga, get your black ass out of
Nope.
Now,
Go. Get out of there.
run.
Yo. You better get out of there. What is that? Man, you better get moving. Close the door. What are you doing?
Hold the door.
Get in the truck. Oh, chill. Pops pulled up with the quickness. He gonna shoot him.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Sheesh. Let's go. Come on.
Does it kill it though?
He dropped it. He's like, man, I'm not trying to do that. She about to hit the neck snap like that. Clack, 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 clack. So the brother is giving me Shane vibes already. Remember Shane from Walking... Did you ever watch Walking Dead?
No.
You never seen Walking Dead?
No.
Oh, chill. Okay. All right, never mind then. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The brother's giving me Shane vibes already, for sure.
ETA, motherfucker!
Chill.
That's why they got the highway blocked off.
Then how'd the old lady get it?
It's Jimmy's place.
What do you say?
How'd the old lady get it?
I don't know.
Like, if it's mostly people in this, like, where did she get it from? If like
Well, that
her
old-
daughter was feeding her.
But she wasn't there. She may not have been there all day. So maybe she came from the city.
But
Maybe
wouldn't have
gave it
she
to
got
them.
it first? Interesting.
What are you doing? Got a kid, Joe. So do we. Keep driving.
We can put them in the back.
Sheesh.
What would you do?
I don't know. I mean, you saw with COVID, they started buying all sorts of toilet paper. They're like,
That
yo.
was ridiculous.
They're like, look, I'm
That was-
surviving.
yeah.
My butt's gonna be clean.
It's like, what do you need that to survive?
But that's the thing. It's the thing though. Is like people when they feel that they're at their most scared, they all
Follow.
they think about is their only survival. Like, all right, which I get, but jeez. Oh, chill. Sheesh. Oh, chill.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, nah, bro.
I would jump in his truck.
Airplane in the sky. Oh, hell nah. Sheesh. Oh. That scene was fucking awesome. That
was crazy.
That scene was so good. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm panicking for sure.
Don't panic. No way. Exactly. Your motherfucker's getting eaten right now. You gotta keep that.
Play dead. Why aren't you going with him?
He'll be fine.
I think he can get around the truck.
You don't look anywhere else.
That's exactly War of the Worlds.
What?
That's exactly War of the Worlds. He said that to his daughter as well.
Oh, did he?
Tom, what's his name?
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
What?
You look at me. You don't look anywhere else.
And
When they
then
came
start
out in the
looking.
plane.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly the same line.
Ah.
No.
Oh, hell nah, bro.
Meerkat.
It's up to midnight. Oh, they run. Oh, hell nah.
It's like they're too quick for their own good. It's
What?
like they're too quick for their own good.
Yeah, so, okay, so Walking Dead, the zombies don't run like that.
Right.
So these motherfuckers are like...
Fast.
So this is like, did you ever see the movie World War Z? With the Brad Pitt? It's kind of like this, where they're like, they run around and they're like...
Is that the one where they built, like they climbed the wall and then
Yeah.
all of them jumped on?
Yeah.
I have seen that.
Yeah. And like, they didn't kill people that had diseases.
That's right.
Yeah. Shot. Knew it, brother. Knew it. Top of the morning.
You've got to have that
I mean, but he said it was from the military.
military.
Oh, it's not his brother. Oh, who this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nah.
We are not safe!
Yo, chill. Yo, what you on? Woo! Let's go. Come on. Oh, chill, boy.
He got a... No. Did she get hit? No.
Oh,
No.
nah.
No.
Timmy, I gotta get you up, okay? I gotta get you up. I know. Tommy, help me!
He knows. He knows.
So I gotta get you. Come on.
Oh, chill. Oh, chill. What? Already? Oh my God. 20 years later.
Oh, nah.
Wow. I mean, he knew. The brother, I mean, they both kind of knew, but
You'd still just do anything to save her. Oh my God.
All I know is I'm already in. If kids are dying, anybody could get it. We're in this thing.
Yeah, the fact that they killed her off straight off, like not even at the end of the episode, it's not even halfway.
Yeah,
and I'm already crying.
I mean, to me though, it's like she was kind of introed as the main character.
Yeah, like you already built a connection with her.
Yeah.
How do you kill her?
That shit is great. I mean, maybe she's not dead. It just says 20 years later. Maybe she survived. I'm not sure. We have to figure. I don't know. Now there's a white kid. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I used to be a street.
So this is technically this year, 2023.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Boston.
Wow, that's crazy. So they built a whole wall around a part of the city?
A little tickle right here. You're safe.
I wonder if the red meant he's negative or the red meant don't go near him.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
you're negative on the test or
don't, he's a bad one, we've got to inject him.
Yeah.
Like what was that injection for?
Yeah.
Prevention or?
Yeah, that's true. That was because she could have just been saying that shit.
Just burning bodies. After 20 years, you'd be so desensitized.
What do you say?
After 20 years, you'd be so desensitized.
Oh yeah, it's a part of it. It's
Another
like,
body.
all right, well,
Another one.
yeah. I can't. Oh, it is. Damn. So that's what it is.
They kill him.
Yeah, the injection was to kill him.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
that just made me feel sick, the way that she was so nice to him.
I think it was because of, like, the red came back, and she's like, all right, well, I have to make him feel okay and safe.
We're going to give you anything you want, all the toys, blah, blah, blah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, how would you try to make a kid at ease when you know that kid's about to die? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? How do you know?
I don't know if I could even have that job knowing that I have to inject a kid.
Yeah.
Or a human.
Yeah.
Regardless of age. Like, I have to kill you now. It's not your fault, but I have to kill you.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's the part that survival is crazy. Like,
You got anything else?
Nothing today. Tomorrow we got street sweeping or sewer maintenance.
okay, I see what's going on. So they have their own currency now for... Are they hanging them?
in front of everyone.
Not smokes.
Tobacco.
Is it cigarettes or is it weed? That's all I know. It looked like a joint.
I need the bag back.
Oh, even the bags.
I need the bag back, boy.
Two of our guys got shot this morning. Boss's guys working doubles.
Fireflies.
Stuffy and tired. It's easy to make a mistake.
Maybe that's what that tag was that they were painting over.
Ah.
The red tag. There was a fly.
Very perceptive. I didn't even notice that. I noticed that they're painting over it, but I didn't know why.
I was like, that's got to be like a protest to like someone who's protesting against what they're doing.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So fireflies.
Yeah, you too.
That's crazy that they're actually executing people like...
For breaking quarantine.
Yeah.
I mean, we were close in Melbourne with that, let's face it.
When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Oh, chill. Explosion! Oh, chill. You dead. It's a random bomb or...
Right. But he did say that they're blowing shit up a lot. So,
Right.
but I don't know why.
Blood trail. Not chained up, though.
6, 7, 8. Fuck you. Hear me? Let me out or you're gonna pay, motherfuckers!
She was a child.
Firefly.
What was she in? She was in something as a kid. Like,
As a kid.
I'm gonna have to look it up later because she was really good in it. I could be completely wrong.
Maybe.
When I'm sleeping, Gabriella listens, or my son, the smart one, not the other one, God bless him.
It's never taken him more than a day to respond.
I'm sure he's okay. You're a capable guy, but there are worse things than infected out there. I hear everything on this. There are raiders, there are slavers.
But you're sure Tommy's okay?
Think about that. Think about this. Raiders and slavers, this is current time. So if left to your own devices in a state of survival, people go to barbaric lengths. How crazy is that?
It is. It's crazy. I also don't believe him that he's okay. I reckon he knows he's not, but he's not going to keep getting paid.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's not going to keep getting
I
paid
think so
to
too.
listen.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I'm sure he's fine. We haven't heard anything. I bet you he's not. They've heard that he's not.
Right. You got a stash somewhere. Yup.
In a world that's not worth living, after losing your daughter, I just would be like,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's his motivation.
What's his purpose of being alive right now? He's lost everything, and the world's trash. So, like, what's your purpose?
Yeah. So we got a hatchet. They showed the hatchet for a reason. The hatchet and the crowbar for a reason. So I'm not sure if that's like a video game reference. I haven't played the game, so I don't know what the references are.
Be like sane to do this? Oh, he's got the watch on.
Damn. Yeah, I don't. Isn't it crazy though that they you revert back to maps? Like,
You have to when there's no technology. Like, do you think the generation now would be able to read a map?
they'd have to figure it out.
Like,
I mean,
we were like
they
the
would.
last generation to have to use maps in cars. I used a Melways. I don't know what you guys called it. It was called a Melways, like a book with like the map of Melbourne.
Yeah,
or
we had those when
Victoria.
I was a kid, and then we started printing stuff out on MapQuest. Do you remember MapQuest?
I didn't know. I had a Melways book in my car.
Oh, wow.
And when I was driving to like shows and gigs around Victoria, I'd be using that and draw it on the map and be like,
Yeah.
this is the road, I have to turn here.
I think when I graduated, it was prior to Google Maps. So we had MapQuest though. So you'd go on, find out where you want to go, and you'd have to print out instructions of where, and it's like turn here, da da da.
No, I didn't do that. I wasn't that good with technology back then though. So like I'd be like,
I know the map books you're talking about.
yeah,
though.
I'd be like, Dad, I've got to get here, and we would sit down and then I'd write the turns out and then have the map next to me. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't reckon kids would be able to do it now.
Yeah, I mean, if they told them to, hey, get here without using your phone, with the GPS, yeah. Because at the time you had TomToms, that was like a big thing.
TomTom came out, yeah.
Garmin,
yeah.
There's a couple of GPS but they were their own thing. Like you had to buy a GPS.
I had a TomTom eventually.
Those were so expensive too. They were like $500-$600 back then. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you got some mooch out here? Oh, yeah.
Is that her?
Is that the chick that got beat up?
Is that the guy? And he's the guy that they were scared of.
Maybe.
It doesn't matter. I need you to take a breath. No, I promised Robert that you wouldn't hurt him. No, I would very much like for you to hurt him. So let's go hunt that motherfucker down and get our battery.
Okay. Got the piece.
The what?
Piece. You don't have guns out here.
A gun?
It's slang for a gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's complete opposite to peace, but
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, but it could make peace. You know? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, criminal comes to your house, tries to kill somebody. you're not in peace right now. Shoot, dead. Now you're at peace.
Then you'd probably go but then you'd probably go to jail for murder.
Here you would. Because the laws are weird as fuck. But in the States, you break somebody's house and you're trying to survive and you shoot them, that's called self-defense.
I mean, you got to prove self-defense, though.
You live there. They don't. They broke into your house. That's pretty basic. You know what I'm saying?
From our guy in the radio tower in Salem. Is this real?
She's got to have a cure. She's got to have like some type of antidote. Like her blood's got to be like immune to something. You know what I'm saying?
She's got a blood type, or
she has something about this girl.
Or she's hot, like someone special's daughter, who might know of an antidote or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she might, like in a scenario like this, everybody's looking for a cure to something. So, cause she looked at it like, oh my God, like this could save us type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not trying to fight, they're trying to get out of there with this girl, then.
Don't worry, I don't want anything. But if you're feeling lost,
Tell me to look for the light and I'll break your jaw.
Oh, you want something too, old man? Huh? No.
So, Veronica, how you feeling? The same. Is it gonna happen? No. So can I go?
So if she's been bitten, maybe, and she didn't turn.
Yeah.
So now, like, they need to figure out why.
Yeah. That's exactly like how you feeling.
Yeah.
The same. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. What?
Lily?
My fucking mom or something?
And look like your mom?
No, you're not.
What I'm about to tell you cannot be repeated to anyone. Because if you do, I assure you,
You will die.
you will die.
Facts.
Because people will just want
Huh?
her. People will want her and will kill for her, and then she'll end up dying.
I don't think it's that. So right now, people that are in power never had power before. So people wouldn't want to lose
Their power.
So you know what I'm saying?
If there's an antidote for it, they're going to lose their power.
Yep.
And things go back to what they were.
Yep.
Oh, that's the one.
She's a mover. I like her.
Huh?
She's a mover. I like her. She doesn't think.
What the shit was that? He basically has fungus growing out of him.
Yeah.
Like the guy was talking about before at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, blood.
Fresh.
Uh-oh.
Greedy fuck.
Yeah. Hold on, is this the same? Is this the place with? It's the firefighter place? No, it's the firefighter place. Oh, chill.
And to answer your question, I need it for a better reason than you do. No offense, but Tommy's just one man. It's our business to know things.
To know things.
Oh.
You're the cause of it. You turned my own brother against me.
Okay, Joel. That was a lot of gunfire. Fred was gonna be a boy. I know.
Turn my own brother against me. So he's a firefly. I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you don't have time? Who is she? To you, she's cargo.
We don't smuggle people. Sorry.
I can do it. Chip, you don't have a fucking ear on your fucking head. Could you please?
Oh, chill. Oh, chill. Oh, yo.
Dude,
I can do it.
You don't have a fucking ear on your head.
It'd be funny if she whispered in her ear, like, hey, fuck off. And she's like,
What?
did you hear it? Did you hear that? That is hilarious. Can you hear this right now? No?
We'll get her to your crew at the State House. But before we hand her over, they give us everything that we want. If not, we kill her there and then. Deal.
Really? That fast?
Is this outside the...
Out onto the wall.
Interesting.
You'd think, like, why wouldn't they just let them out? If you want to go out and die, bye. You know?
I mean, it's almost like certain people fleeing a country. It's almost like, well, they pay taxes. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's somebody that could work here, economy. You know what I'm saying? That may be another thing, too. If we have to fight another militias, another body...
Betcha she'll fall and hurt her ankle. I just said, I bet you she'll fall and hurt her ankle. Or something like along those lines.
That would fucking suck. Just flashbacks.
Flashbacks. Yeah.
Freakily. Shaniqua. Keisha.
Hey, don't move! Don't move!
It's the bros, man.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Really, man?
Yep, we're doing this by the book.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna show up
She's
red.
gonna red. She's gonna show up red.
She's gonna show up red.
And then they're gonna have to kill him.
Oh, no. Mm. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. She like, yo. My man.
That creep face she had, she was like...
Yeah, I mean, but she like, my man serious.
Yeah.
Because maybe she said, like, I know what he's capable of. And she's like, what's he capable of?
Well.
That's pain, though.
Yeah.
That's pain,
Yeah.
though.
That's, I should have done this for my daughter.
Yeah, that's pain.
We gotta move, Joe!
My man. Yep, take that. Better turn that flashlight off. How old is it? She said 3 weeks.
3 weeks old.
It sounds like
It's
80s.
This is 80s.
It sounds like 80s
This is
for
80s
sure.
for sure. So bad news.
Yeah.
And he's not here to hear it.
Not there to hear it. Yeah. This episode was incredible.
I'm hooked.
Yeah, it's so good.
I am hooked.
It's so good.
Like, they're long, but it doesn't, like,
Well,
it's
I
just
don't-
like you're watching a movie.
I don't think this is... I think this is just... This one's long because it's the first episode. I think everything else is an hour.
Mhm.
But this was like an hour and a half.
Yeah. No, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I especially like the fact that they killed off his daughter
Yeah.
straight away.
Mm.
Like, what?
Well, I mean, that was the thing for me where it's like it's the subversion of expectations. You're thinking, okay, you're going to follow this girl through the story. And then I'm pretty sure the people that played the video games knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
But for me, I've never played it. I'm assuming you've never played it.
Never.
So...
And all my friends who have watched it and said, no, you got to watch it, had never played the game either.
Right. So for me, having that turn of like, you were following her the first 20, 30 minutes of the episode, and then, so you're assuming she's the main character, and then she's not the main character. So you're like, okay, this is interesting.
I'm also so excited to see if they, like, we've missed 20 years. Like, how did they form that relationship?
Yeah.
What got them into this? Like, I wonder if they're going to go back
Yeah.
and show us, like, how they got there.
Mm. Yeah, so some of the stuff, I think they're probably going to do that based on The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was like that. And its first episode had a very similar tone of a girl getting killed. But she was a zombie. So she was a zombie already.
And
the main character had to... He was like this wholehearted guy or whatever, and he had to shoot this little girl.
Too bad if I ever wanted to watch it.
Oh, well, you know. It's been like, what, how long now? It's been how long? That's not my problem. So yeah. But...
Spoiled.
But, I mean, it's not... It spoils the shock of the first episode, for sure. But I think in that regard, with this, has that same feeling of, oh, anybody could get it. Like, I like animes that do that. If they can... I know it sounds crazy, like, oh, you kill kids, but real life doesn't care if you're a kid or not. So it makes things more realistic.
Like that Game of Thrones, like, no one's safe.
Yeah.
No one is safe.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Because, like, you thought Ned was good, and then in the first season, gone. You're like...
See ya.
What?
Yeah, main character, dead.
Yeah. So I love that. The acting's awesome. The little girl, what's her name, Veronica? Mm-hmm. I'm liking her already. Yeah. So she seems like the main focus of... She's the main driving focus of the story.
For now.
Like. Well, she got bit 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's the special cargo they've got to get across the line, which must be what the game was about. She's the cargo, help her get through.
Maybe. It might be. So I think now it's seeing who around him survives. Mm. You know, because like I don't think the girlfriend lasts. I don't think she lasts.
You don't reckon?
Nope.
Why?
Nope. They established, to me anyways, at that interaction, it wasn't her interacting with both of them. It was her interacting with him in the hallway. They had a beef right off the bat. The lady didn't have any interaction with that. The other lady that was running the Fireflies, Marlene, knows of him. Yeah. And then, you know, he was like, you turned my brother against me.
And we also, got to figure out the story about the brother, why, is he really a Firefly like we're suspecting? And
So I think in that regard, I think the two main characters are going to be him
and the kid.
And the kid.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And him not wanting to have her die, like he lost his daughter.
Well, it's that emotional connection to a kid now. Yeah. It's like he would have been having flashbacks of the gun being pointed at them.
Oh, yeah, for
and gone, I should have done this for my daughter.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have that. She said you mumble in your sleep. Mm-hmm. So I think he probably is playing those things over in his head all the time. Yeah. This episode was great. Episode 2. Here we go.
Okay, so we're going back to 2003.
She about to get snatched out. There's somebody important.
No, she got the fungi.
Profesor Mikologi. Universitas Indonesia. Kita memiliki orang yang tepat.
Okay. So they need her to
look at it. When was the SARS outbreak?
Huh?
When was the SARS outbreak?
Around that time.
Yeah.
See that?
Don't say anything.
Don't say nothing. Yeah. Just let her see.
Mempersiapkan slide.
Kami gunakan sebagai persiapan pengambilan sampel dari tubuh manusia, Bu Ratna.
Pada manusia.
So this is going back to what that guy was talking about, certain fungi, and he was like,
they shouldn't be able to survive with body temperature under above 95 Celsius.
Yeah, something like that.
Celsius or Fahrenheit? It would be Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Bite bark.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that was coming.
That's the shit.
It's still living.
Nope. Oh. So that was the shit that was in the guy when he was eating.
When he was eating, so it looked like it was flesh.
Looked like it was,
But it's fungus. It's how it's grown out of its mouth.
Out of its mouth. So he's biting, and it's almost like he's implanting it in the body. That's disgusting.
Mereka kemudian mengunci perempuan itu di kamar mandi sampai kemudian polisi datang.
Lalu pekerjaan lain bagaimana?
14 orang hilang.
Oh.
14? Oh no, bro.
Waktu hidup saya untuk mempelajari hal ini. Jadi, bom.
Yep. I was about to say the same thing, bro.
Mulailah pengoboman.
Jesus Christ.
Bom seluruh kota
Oh.
dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalam.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Imagine having to
Look
tell
at her. Like
she knows that is the only solution is you have to kill everyone in this city.
Nah, that's wild. That's crazy.
Like, there is no cure. Like, you have to destroy the city that I have grown up in.
Nah, that's
and everyone
crazy.
in it.
Yeah.
How do you give that order? And who do you protect? Like, who do you tell that that's happening if you were, like, government?
But that's the thing. Like, she's not even... It doesn't even seem like she's coming across with that perspective. She's saying...
Everyone.
We all have to die. That's what it seems like right now from her perspective. It's not like, well, I need to get out of town. She's not saying, like, look, we need to talk to the heads of people, keep this on the low. And
just bomb it.
She's just like, we need to bomb the city.
But who knows, like, if they've crossed borders, like...
Yeah, you don't know how far...
You don't know where they've gone, and they're fast.
Yeah.
But they don't know that yet.
Saya ingin bersama dengan keluarga.
Bruh, she already knows. She knows.
Everyone's dying.
This is a no-win scenario. How insane is that to think? How insane is it to think that a fungus, if that particular type of fungus could get in a body, that it's a wrap?
That's why I don't eat mushroom.
Man, if you don't shut up. If you don't shut up about this, get out of here.
Get that fungi and leave it in the ground.
Nah. You eat yogurt, right? Okay, so I'll make sure we're on the same page. Huh.
Morning.
You're like, you need to tell us what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pee.
Test you. How?
They'd make me count to 10 and hold out my hand and then keep it steady. But you know, I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a fucking...
That's actually hilarious.
It's like, why do I need testing? Am I trying to eat you right now?
Well, the thing though is like for her, is what they test you on? It's like, bitch, they want to see if I want to turn into a monster. I'm not.
Right. Like, am I like, no.
Bro, what you on right now?
You hungry? You can share some of ours.
Thanks.
Nah, bro, not with the sandwich though.
That's mine. So?
Guess not you guys.
Guess your guys is trash.
With doctors. They're working on a cure.
I've heard this before.
And whatever happened to me is the key to
finding the vaccine. That's what this is. We've heard this a million times.
It doesn't matter if she is or she isn't what the Fireflies say. If they believe that she is, then we get what we want.
Right.
So either way.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Yeah. If she ends up being a cure, then she's a cure.
Even better.
If not, you get your battery and you're on your way. So.
Yeah.
She so much as twitches.
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Jesus. Fine. Throw a fucking sandwich at
I'll throw a sandwich at them. Yo.
I wonder what their sensory is like.
What do you mean?
So, like, you know how other zombie movies, it's like a smell or they've got really hypersensitive hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder how they find humans, like
Right.
what their thing is, because we haven't seen that. We've only seen them.
Right. Yeah. Like we kind of see like when they notice something, but we don't know why they
do a
notice
whole
it.
meerkat.
Yeah. What?
You know, the meerkat.
This is such a first person, third person perspective. This this feels like, so you're not like a gamer really at all. But
I know what you're saying.
So like when you start like a mission or something, or you're in a new area.
How to view it?
No. So like when you start a new area, like you hear like this kind of like background music of like what the environment sounds like.
Yeah.
And the camera does what it's doing right now. It's kind of like following her out the door into the new space. So this right here, it's blurry. It comes into focus as she walks out the door.
Yeah.
That little all that.
Even like the set.
Yeah.
Is like there's always a car, or you got to hide behind the car.
Yeah.
So the state house is across there. It's about a 10-minute walk if you could go straight.
So,
Long way or short way?
I mean, it's the long way or the fucking dead way.
I go long way, just based on that limited information.
She's great.
Yeah.
Or ones with split open heads that see in the dark like that.
Oh.
That'd be crazy if that was like
Their signal.
to like they see it. Yeah.
Seriously?
Do you think we have pools in the kitchen?
Smart ass. I mean,
I don't know how I was supposed to know that.
What, can't they swim and hide?
What?
That's what I want to know.
So that's the thing. Like most zombies can't swim. They just kind of, but they don't die either. They just kind of.
Like that?
No, they would just like it would be like they just would walk underwater or just kind of float, like they just
like not know what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the theory, obviously, there's not real zombies.
But even like looking at that, I'd be like, that's a disease in itself.
I mean, sure. I guess that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am. Would you like me to take your luggage? Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
you're a weird kid.
You're a weird kid.
Well.
Ooh, you know you did.
Come on, it wasn't that bad.
We try climbing 10 fucking floors with our knees. See how you
With our knees.
I feel your sister.
You better get some knees over toes in this motherfucker. Shit. There was the fact that they didn't like test to see if anything was sturdy. And just said, oh, let's go.
That's what I would do. Let's go. Let's just get up the wall.
I mean, you would have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it would have collapsed. And
100%.
Where'd you learn to do that?
The circus.
There's others been walking around for 20 years.
You ever kill one?
Yeah, I killed lots of them.
Hold on. They said something will last 20 years. Hold on. What? Okay. So basically what he's saying. So when he said what he said earlier about, oh, well, this happens all the time. What's in you is the key to the cure or whatever. This isn't an anomaly in a sense of he's seen people that have lived longer times than a day. And when he said 20 years? Or was he saying for 20 years you've seen people that live longer than...
No, he just said that some people live for a day, some people have been walking for 20 years. Like, meaning lived with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sheesh.
What?
They're connected.
Yeah.
You step on a patch of cordyceps in one place, and you can wake a dozen infected from somewhere else.
Wow.
Now they know where you are. Now they come.
That's okay.
You're not immune from being.
That's how she's going to help them.
Mm.
Because she'll be able to feel or be connected somehow, and they'll invent something that she will know where they are.
That I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking of like based off of what we were talking about earlier of like, okay, that's how they notice people.
Yeah.
So you could accidentally walk on some shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, found your ass."
There.
But I didn't even think about it from the perspective of her because she's infected. So
I wonder if she'll start feeling.
Yeah.
The longer she's infected, how like much that grows in her.
The museum. Oh hell nah, bruh. Nah. I think that's a bad idea. You're in confined space. No?
Is that fungus? Yep.
I have a spare hand.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself. That'd be funny if like the sensor was still on or something. You walk in. Welcome to the Boston Daily.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to be jumping. I can feel it.
Oh, yeah?
It's going to happen.
Good luck.
I'm going to freak out.
I'll be like, man, you better wear a COVID mask in there. I don't know if they got spores.
Yeah, like, why?
What the fuck did that? I don't hear it. Who would you hear? Who would you hear? If you sing tell me who did that.
We are silent, not quiet. Silent. Well, no question.
So there's something else.
So,
I start whispering.
Is there something else? Who is it? Nah, so now it's like, is it a person that they're aware of? That they know? Could be his brother. Or are there mutations of stuff? Because she was asking all these crazy questions. The lady didn't really acknowledge it, but she said something, and she looked back at him.
The bat.
Yeah.
It was about the bat.
Yeah, and she was like, or something with the shit coming out of the head or something like that. And she was like, she looked back at him. So I don't know. Maybe there are mutated versions of
That hang like a bat and things come out of their head or something like that. And bats have super sensitive ears, and now we say be quiet.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Y'all better not have no heavy feet. Fucking heavy foot McGee over here. She fucking do. This would be.
It's a rat. I'd be done like that if I had to climb stairs.
Oh my God.
There's no way. There's no way. Mm-mm.
What was that?
Nope.
I'm trying to figure out what.
What, moved it?
Yeah, was it just the stairs movement?
Yeah, a lot of fungus. That word.
She gonna fall. She better not fall through that shit. Nah, that shit look. She got. Yeah.
She
got the piccolo
mantis.
antler.
She's mantis.
She's mantis. Nah. Nah. That's just it.
It's that click. What's that click from? It was another movie.
Fucking Jurassic Park. Fucking
yes,
raptors.
It's the raptor.
Y'all got raptors out here, bruh? Nah. Oh, nah, he got a big face.
These ones are the...
Nah, bruh. My dude head got a head.
So, I bet when you have dreams, you don't have dreams, you have movies.
Oh, chill, he can't see.
That's why they can't see.
Bitch, you don't see the mannequin there?
Man down. 11:30. Pip in distress.
Nah, bro. Bro,
if
what
they
you
can't
doing?
see, then drop.
Man, you could have popped Goes the Weasel, bro.
But maybe it doesn't kill him. He
Maybe.
shot it.
I mean, but he didn't shoot it in the face. He got body shots.
No. Neck and face.
That's the top. Oh no, reload, Kai. Sheesh. That's your neck.
The
Side of your
axe.
face. Okay, that's the hatchet.
Yeah. So it's
Split
gotta
your
be.
wig.
It's
Huh?
gotta be in a certain spot.
Yeah. I wonder if the fungus that's on their head
Protects
is.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was gonna happen to one of us.
Right.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here.
The same arm.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? Where so to me, she's not showing up as a fungus to them
Yeah.
because it attacked her as well. So she still, that's one thing that I'm thinking. Like, okay, to your point, you were trying to make earlier is would she be able to be immune to
Like a bait.
Yeah, but like, well, not necessarily a bait, but like, would she not trigger certain things? But they're still going after her and wanting to bite her, even though, they're not doing that to each other.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know, it looks scary.
That was scary. This is wood.
oh my God.
That was scary.
Not the
This
electric.
was wood.
The first bite didn't take. But what about the second?
Why don't you just take the good news?
Mm.
Can you do that? Like to think for once maybe we can actually win? Just go and watch.
Yeah, I mean, she's speaking facts right now. Like, let me just fucking take a W for
a second.
Just for a
Stop
second.
thinking negative.
Yeah, like fuck.
I mean, we're all accustomed to that, right? Like, I know I do that all the time.
I mean, I think that's the thing, though, in that scenario where things just... I think in that world of people that remember what it was prior to the whole shit, and they've seen so much tragedy since then, you just may lose all sense of hope of things becoming normal again. You know? So I think he may look at, like, certain resistance teams, like the... What are they called? The
Fireflies.
The Fireflies, like... He may just look at them and like, oh, here we go. Like,
here we go again.
Like, oh, here.
Another one.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? He knows what these cities look like prior.
And she's never known
She's
it.
never seen anything like this. So to her, she's just like, oh my
This
God.
is crazy.
Yeah. It's spectacular, right? Like, even that, like, you're going down to another level. Like, it just seemed, their transitions in between sex moments just feel like video game.
Throw something.
So this is supposed to be the outpost that they're at? That they're supposed to go to? Or this might be the outpost that they're supposed to be at, where they're looking for their people.
No.
Nah, bruh. Oh, shit. It's a firefight? Or was it infected?
They're shot.
Yeah, these are gunshots.
Tess, it's over. We are going home.
It's not my fucking home.
Oof, that was a bar. It's not my fucking home. I'm from Detroit, cuz. I ain't from here.
She's infected.
Oh, shit.
Show me.
Bruh.
What?
Oh, no.
How do you know? How did she know that?
I don't know. Sheesh.
You keep her alive. And you said everything right. All the shit you did. Please say yes, Joe. Please.
Oh, shit. Oh, chill. They're in there. So they're all coming there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's go get these niggas.
Don't touch them new niggas over there.
Is there a bomb? Yep. Blow this motherfucker up, boy. Blow this motherfucker up.
Making sure.
Sheesh. You standing in gasoline, girl. You better get out of that shit.
It's episode 2 and now she's dying.
I love this. I love it. I love it.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking deep throat, McGee. Hit the deep throat.
Yuck.
Sheesh. Yo.
Keep running. Oh, that was disgusting.
Hey, I mean, but that was the thing. Like, she was like, I mean, so here's the thing, though. If she made too much noise, they would have just chewed her up. So she was like, I guess I got to take this. It's going to be the simplest way to distract everybody else, and I can try to get this lighter lit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as she was getting infected, she's still...
Yeah. Yep, she a deep throat champ.
Oh.
No God. Gag reflex.
No.
Hey, she a pro.
She
a pro, man. That's respect. She's like, I put my skills to use in the final hour. Fucking champ.
Oh, that would... He's just like, I've lost someone else I love now.
Yeah, but like, so remember I was saying before, I told her, I was like, I don't think she's making it.
Yeah, you did say that.
A lot of it though is because she was becoming closer to her.
Yeah.
And that's what she's like, we're not leaving her. Like, she, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was forcing them to,
yeah.
You know?
She just said, I'm not going with you. I don't want to go with you.
Yeah. Sheesh.
And she's an orphan, so she's never had someone care for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
The show is so good.
So good.
Thoughts on this episode?
That was, again, it was another crazy one. Like, they're just killing off people.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah. They don't care.
But now, okay, so now we have 2, like, versions of them, I guess, like different variations of the infected. You have the brainy ones and then you have the normal ones.
Yeah, so this is what I was trying to figure out is, are there some that can only hear? Because like that one, he saw her. He was looking dead at her.
So the brain ones, it's like that blinds them and they've only got hearing.
Right.
But then the normal infected can feel.
Right, but then the other ones were running through like they didn't even see her. So it's like, was it just a mixture of different
Tunnel vision, maybe?
Maybe they're going to the exact spot where the shit was at. The thing that I'm liking the most, I think, is I like the pacing a lot. Like, it doesn't feel like things are being rushed. I love the transitions from scene to scene. I feel like, I keep saying it, but it feels like a video game. Like, if you're playing like role-playing games, like when you get to new areas or you leave an area, when they went down the ladder, like,
and then you're in a new scene. There's cars.
Yeah. But like they're tucked behind a car, looking over like what's the next mission?
Yep.
Like it feels like a video game.
Yeah.
So I love those like little
like paying homage to the game.
Yeah, I've never played the game, but just knowing that these are decisions artistically to make it feel like that.
Right.
I can appreciate that. I think it's really cool. I love the acting so far. The acting is...
they're all incredible.
Yeah.
They're all incredible, for sure. Yeah, that little girl, her humor, like her little one-liners, they're awesome.
Yeah, her timing's good. But I like how dry she is. And she brings humor without trying to be funny. Like she's sarcastic about the questions that are asked or things that are said to her. Like when he was like, oh, it's gonna be scary. She's like, that was scary. This is what.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Clever.
But now they don't know where they have to go. She just knows west.
Right.
There was no radio. They didn't have time to look for maps. Miriam, is it Miriam?
I think that was her name.
Doesn't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing doesn't know any of this has happened. So like,
No. And they can't contact them. So they
now?
don't know what's going on. Because they were supposed to hand her off to them, and they were supposed to take them to the post for...
Yep. One thing I also thought was, I mean, I know she was sacrificing her life and he was taking the kid, but like, I would grab her backpack.
Right, and giving them...
and there was trunks full of God knows what.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been like...
But it was just a time, though. They had 1 minute, though, to get out of there.
True.
So it was just like, hey, which I like in the writing, because to your point, if they didn't set that time limit...
You would just be like...
Yeah, you'd be like, well, why didn't they grab more stuff then to move forward? So at least they set that in the writing and say, look, they have to get out of here now because the fungus targeted them. Like,
yeah.
That I like that aspect of this, by the way, because usually being hunted down by zombies in shows, it's a lot of it's the same tropes, right? They can hear you, they can see you, they can smell you.
But now they can feel where you are if you step
miles
on the wrong
away.
thing. Yeah.
Like, that's really dope that it's this network of fibers from the fungus.
And they can grow underground for however many miles. Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. I think the concept of that is really dope. And I think still it tying back to that first episode, that first sequence in the 30s when they were talking about fungus and versus pandemics and blah blah, and like that concept, how it's now you're seeing it play out is, I think that was a really dope way of starting the series.
I think the makeup is crazy. Like the special effects makeup is pretty awesome in this.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm liking it a lot. Like, I'm glad they went. It seems like they're going practical for everything.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if you know how many hours some of them would probably have to sit in a chair.
That brain one?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Crazy.
At
Crazy.
least, I can't even. Like, that's all prosthetic.
Yeah.
Built up.
Yeah.
And up and up. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. But I again, like, I wonder how much is set design and how much is volume. So, for those that don't know, some of these shows, you have your location shoots, and then you have things like either a sound stage, or the new thing is using the LED volume stages, which essentially is just a gigantic LED room, and they can project whatever on that space. And then the camera that they're using is tied to the perspective of the background. So as you move, the background will shift in the same perspective that you're shooting you with. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. So in that regard, you have a lot of cool things in the volume. You have natural lighting from the volume. So if it's a sunset, you get the sunset on your skin because the volume is projecting that light. So there's a lot of cool stuff. If you saw the Batman, the new movie, The Batman, almost everything was shot on volume. Like all the sunscapes and stuff, them standing on the building with the sunset, that's all LED volume.
As an actor, I think that would be so much harder. Because you're not in an environment like what the old sets would be like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So some of them, depending on what they are, will have practical elements in the set with the volume wrapping around. It definitely helps you immerse a little bit.
Like those cars would be real, and then the buildings would be...
Yeah, or parts of the building would be practical, and then it would go to the volume part where it would be in actual. So there's ways of doing it, but it's definitely still a new technology. Some shows do it really well. Others haven't really been able to implement it that well. For those that saw Boba Fett, bad use of the volume. If you see Mandalorian, good use of the volume. The Batman, great use of the volume. House of the Dragon, great use of the volume. That whole, anytime the dragons would come, when they were on it was Dragonstone, when they were on that ridge meeting, that whole scene where the dragon would fly up and stuff, all volume.
Crazy.
Yeah. So they're still trying to figure out ways of using it right, because sometimes it looks wonky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm loving this.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I actually can't wait to be caught up. Just to be, because I want to now like dig in and see what other people are saying, but I have to like not do that.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get caught up before next Saturday. Is it Saturday or Friday that it comes out? whatever day it's going to come out. We're going to try to catch up before that day. So if you guys want to join us on the journey of watching the show after that, week to week, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. Other than that, catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.